Hey, Cancer, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. Listen, we're looking at your September forecast here with the Tarot, and this month is starting off with you looking into matters. It's like I see you out and about shining your light, trying to find something that for you is important, and I see you not just looking for it, but I see you finding it. All right. This is going to bring a rush of joy and a feeling and a sense of should I say, victory, all right? Because it's releasing all this energy. And I see you kind of thinking to yourself that, thank God I got it, right? So I like to see when a month starts off on such a good note. Why? Because what it does, it kind of colors off, trickles throughout the rest of the month. Now, in this wholesome feeling that you're getting, Cancer, I'm also seeing here that you're pretty much now on your way to conclude something else. It's like you got your research done, you've been looking into matters, you got your ducks in a row, and here you are. I see you trotting off with a goal in your hand and with a sense of confidence. Okay, you're feeling really strong. You're, in a way, I feel also celebrating yourself, which by all means you should do. You have a lot to be proud of. You've accomplished so many things, and you've shut the door to certain processing that has been going on for a number of months. And so here's these new goals, new heights that I see that you're aiming towards. And financially, too, I feel that it's going to hold some impact upon this. That there could be news coming in where things can shore itself up. Some of you might even get a raise, perhaps, or a promotion, better yet. Because that will automatically, for the most part anyway, bring in some better financial situation too. If anybody deserves it, it's you, Cancer, because we know how responsible you are and how you put so much attention to those things that you care for. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're not going to go out and about and hunt for something this month. Something for yourself, something maybe that you've been lusting for a long time and kind of put aside this month would absolutely actually open up a door where you can go out and pamper a little bit. So don't hold back. Every once in a while, that sense of personal renewal is very important. It kind of ties into everything, self-esteem, the whole 9 yards, and so forth. So do that. It will definitely bring your energies up a notch. Now, as far as your relationships, let's look at it. I'm feeling here there's a judgment coming up here, but it's a good judgment. When I see judgment in the tarot, for me, it's always about bringing things up to the surface, like this sense of finality, like finally we're getting through on some level. Now, this is within your relationship. It's within the home and family. So this could be with your partner. It could be, with family members or whatnot. But I'm seeing harmony. I see a mutual agreement. I see happiness here and accomplishing something that may not always have been easy to work yourself towards. Okay, and we know that, yes, at least astrologically, that you've been somewhat challenged here over the last 1.5 to 2 years. But now it's like things are coming together here for you. You've got the Ace of Cups, so it's beautiful. New beginnings, the heart chakra opening up, overflowing, and I'm seeing the union feeling now harmonious. For those of you who are single, this could be a month here, Cancer, where you might just find that perfect partner, and maybe that becomes the judgment of, oh, finally, here we go, right? Something flushing up to the surface here for you. I'm feeling for those of you who have children or also teenagers. Yes, we are at that time of the year where school begins and whatnot, colleges and so forth. But I'm seeing here there is a younger person here in the family really starting off something gung-ho, full of energy, full of charge to move into an area of creativity. So, of course, that could be school, but it could also mean starting up with a hobby or something that he or she may feel very, should I say, not just positive about, but really enthralled with. There's so much enthusiasm. I feel it's a creative aspect of this younger person that's coming up to the surface and now being expressed through joy. There's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of joy here. And this is something, of course, naturally that will kind of come back onto you, because you will naturally be happy as well. There is a male person. He seems to be a service type of person. So whether it's a CPA or some kind of counselor, whoever it may be to you, because what works for you might work a little bit differently for another Cancerian. But I'm seeing this service person coming in to help something that needs to be fixed. Okay, it's like maybe you did a do-it-yourself kind of a quick fix on something, which has been holding it up for a little bit, but then it's like it's still at a point here where it needs some deeper help. So I think you'll feel quite relieved to bring that little, it's not a major big project, but it will really help just to get it out of your mind, knowing that this specific area now is cured. Right? So you don't have to think about it. Even your quick fix held for a long time, it was still annoying, irritating you in the back of your mind, like, oh, how long is that going to hold before it falls again, right? So we got that going on. Then I'm also seeing here that there is a choice coming up, and it has to do with, what do I do now? Do I choose this or that? Now, this has something to do, again, with your relationship. I'm feeling that it has to do with putting things in order, that has to do with security, can have to do with money, or also those things that you value between the two of you. And in this structure, in organizing it, means that you're going to be speaking about opening up and sharing your highest truth upon situations and getting that response from your partner as well. What that is going to allow you to do is to kind of catch up, get on the same page. You know, and sometimes we can cruise together on the same page for a distance, sometimes a long distance, but then it's like things start fizzling, and then one is backtracking when the other one is still moving ahead. So this is going to allow you this month to actually catch up and get it all together. This is going to create more balance, structure, depth, and harmony between you and your partner. And for those of you who are single, well, we can look at this partnership as perhaps with either a business partner that you work with. It could be somebody that you counsel with or have a one-on-one with, somebody close to you, an agent or whatever. The same thing would count here in this area. But I am seeing here, though, there might be news about somebody getting married here, and it looks like it could be at distance. Doesn't really look like it's in town. Why? Because I'm seeing that should you participate, there is an invitation, then you would have to go somewhere to attend. But it's delightful, and it's happy news around this couple. So all that should be in a wonderful way here. Now I'm thinking there is a, ooh, this is nice. There should be some expense this month that you will come across, which looks like you may be able to eliminate altogether. So if you go after your bills and look into them, you might have been paying something over time, maybe on an auto pay or something that you really don't need to do no longer. That may save you some money, or maybe you can change up the plan on one of your utility bills, for example. But I'm seeing that you can cut something back, which can have a long-term effect. So that is always something. That's extra money in your pocket, not just at the end of the month, but like I said, long-term as well. Now, there is you here, absolutely, when we talk about your career, something that's going to be tackled this month. It has to do with something that might have been a little elusive, all right? How can I say that? I see you moving forward successfully after having tackled this elusive energy. Maybe you might feel that something has kind of been hanging and dangling in the middle of nowhere without any concrete direct direction on a certain level within your career, but at least that should be cleared up this month, allowing you to feel like you're more empowered, you're back in control, things are moving forward, And not just moving forward, but you're actually feeling like you're very much so now in better control. So whatever is being weeded out there, this is, from, should I say, the higher ups. It has nothing to do with you or your coworkers specifically, but it has to do with a certain pattern, perhaps that might now be altered, that you'll hear about. And I see you being really happy about that. And then here, two things. I don't know whether some of you might be moving, all right? Because I'm seeing movement, and I see home, property, I see real estate, keys opening up for this news. So for those of you who are moving, good luck, enjoy, congratulations. For others of you, there might be somebody close to you that you will hear be moving. And then I see you being the one congratulating them with this change of events in their life, which of course, it's always a big to-do, a big thing when we move, because we change up the whole energetic pattern. So I'm seeing here at last, just to kind of complete your reading here for this month, that there might be now also a unexpected situation popping up, which will allow you to kind of look at things from a different perspective. I feel you kind of latching on into this new perspective, whatever that may be for you. But I feel it really ties in to your wisdom, your knowledge, your knack of insight, and may also be affiliate to some group or some friendships or something that will now turn a new corner for you. So hey, listen, Cancer, it's always such a pleasure to read for you every month, and look forward to doing your next month's reading, and I'll see you then there in October. So take care now. Have a great month.